Before we dive in, let's speak life over you. May your years be many, your body strong, your wallet full, and your spirit lighter than air. May doors open before you knock and favor follow you like sunshine. Spring has arrived, not just outside but inside our homes. Think floral quilts draped over vintage sofas, mason jars brimming with roses, and walls painted in hues that soothe the soul. Let's explore how to make your space feel like a love letter written in petals and paint. There is a specific kind of magic that happens when soft light filters through sheer lace curtains. Look at how the dusty mint of the bookshelf complements the faded rose patterns on this vintage armchair. It's not just about furniture. It's about creating a pause in time. With fresh peonies resting on a distressed side table and a cashmere throw draped casually over the armrest, this corner invites you to stay a while. It's the perfect sanctuary for losing yourself in a good book while the spring breeze dances outside. This is what cozy feels like. This room proves that shabby chic doesn't mean chaotic. It means curated nostalgia. Notice how each piece has been chosen not for its perfection, but for its personality. The distressed white dresser on the right holds framed photos and tiny vases of fresh flowers, while the matching nightstand beside the bed offers quiet symmetry. The quilt, likely handmade, passed down or thrifted, now cherished as the centerpiece of rest. Even the rug at the foot of the bed, slightly frayed, delicately crocheted, adds texture without overwhelming. The key here is restraint. One dominant pattern, the floral quilt, neutral furniture tones and accents that feel personal, not purchased. This is how you build a space that feels collected over time, not decorated overnight. And when spring arrives, those hanging flower hearts become more than decor. They're reminders that beauty grows slowly, softly, and always returns. This space is a masterclass in balancing sweetness with sophistication. Notice how the cool mint of the walls and cabinet grounds the warmth of the blush pinks and creamy whites, preventing the palette from feeling cloying. The wicker furniture adds texture without weight, while the lace-trimmed cushions and ruffled pillowcases introduce delicate femininity. Even the framed mirror on the left, slightly chipped, softly gilded, reflects light and depth, making the small space feel airy and expansive. Here, repetition with variation. Same color family, different textures. Same motif, hearts, different scales. From the large wall hangings to the tiny drawer pull, each element feels intentional, not accidental. This is how you create harmony without monotony, by letting nature lead, those overflowing baskets, and allowing imperfection to shine through. Spring doesn't demand perfection. It celebrates abundance, softness, and the joy of things growing wild and beautiful together. Let's break down why this scene works so beautifully, because every element here plays a role in creating harmony without monotony. First, pattern mixing done right. The rose print pillows don't clash, they converse. One bold, one subtle, both rooted in nature. Then there's texture contrast. Smooth velvet hearts against rough-hewn wood, crisp cotton prints beneath crocheted lace. Finally, color cohesion. Everything lives within a narrow palette of dusty rose, sage green and cream, anchored by the faded turquoise of the coffee table. Notice how the large heart on the wall echoes the smaller ones on the cushions and tabletop? That repetition creates rhythm. And the distressed finish on the sofa tells us this piece has lived, been sat on, loved on, maybe even cried on. That's the magic of shabby chic. Imperfection becomes intimacy. You're not decorating for guests, you're curating for yourself. For quiet mornings, rainy afternoons, or moments when you just need to be held by your surroundings. This is how you make a space feel deeply personal, by choosing pieces that reflect your heart, not just your taste. Sometimes the most powerful statements are made in whispers. Look how this bedroom uses restraint to create impact. No bold colors. No busy patterns. Just layers of soft whites, textured quilts, fluffy pillows, crisp sheets, against the warmth of natural wood and the coolness of painted brick. The only pop? A living wreath of daisies arching above the bed, bringing nature indoors without overwhelming the senses. Those framed scripts? They add personality without clutter. Each one a story, not just decoration. Even the nightstands are understated. One rustic crate turntable, one classic drawer unit, both holding nothing but flowers and a small metallic accent. This is shabby chic stripped back to its essence. Comfort, character, and calm. It proves you don't need ornate furniture or piles of knickknacks to feel cozy. Sometimes all you need is a good mattress, a view of greenery outside the window, and the scent of fresh blooms beside your pillow. Spring isn't about excess, it's about renewal. And this room, it renews your soul every time you walk in. Imagine this. It's 3 p.m. on a Saturday. The world outside is buzzing. Birds singing, neighbors gardening, kids laughing down the street. But here, time has slowed. You're curled up on the sofa, barefoot, wrapped in a linen throw, watching dust motes float through beams of sunlight. The roses on the table haven't moved since morning. Still perfect, still fragrant. Maybe you'll rearrange them later. Or maybe you won't. There's no rush. The cabinet behind you holds books you've read 100 times, photos of people who matter, and a tiny ceramic bird that's been there since last winter. The coffee table, just enough space for your teacup, a notebook, and a slice of lemon, because simplicity is luxury when done right. This room wasn't designed for entertaining, it was designed for being. For breathing. For remembering what peace feels like. In spring, we're reminded that growth happens quietly, roots deepen before blossoms appear. This space honors that truth. It doesn't demand energy, it restores it. So whether you're reading, napping, or simply staring out the window, know this: you belong here. And that's the greatest gift any room can give. Close your eyes, now open them here. This isn't just a bedroom, it's an indoor garden where blossoms climb the walls instead of trellises. The wallpaper? A watercolor forest of blush roses and trailing vines, painted as if by hand on aged parchment. It doesn't shout, it whispers, wrapping you in nature even when you're tucked under cotton quilts. The white iron bed frame stands delicate yet strong, its curves echoing the swirls of the flowers behind it. Pillows layer like petals, linen, lace, velvet, each one inviting touch. On either side, Rustic nightstands hold flickering candles and jars of baby's breath, their tiny blooms glowing softly in the lamplight. This is shabby chic at its most poetic. Not about perfection but presence. Not about trends but tenderness. In spring we crave connection, to earth, to beauty, to stillness. This room gives you all three. You don't need to step outside to feel surrounded by bloom. Sometimes the most magical gardens grow within four walls, especially when they're covered in flowers that never fade. Let's talk about what makes this scene so quietly stunning, because nothing here matches. And that's exactly why it works. Look at the teapots. One has roses, another has vines, all slightly different shapes, all equally charming. The chairs. Some have slats, some have curves, all bearing the gentle scars of use. Even the table itself, wide planked wood, whitewashed and worn, feels like it's hosted decades of Sunday brunches and holiday gatherings. The magic lies in the harmony of imperfection. No two cups are alike, yet together they create rhythm. The baby's breath doesn't compete with the floral patterns. It complements them, adding airiness without overwhelming. And the lace runner? It softens the hard edges of the wood, tying everything together with texture and tenderness. This is shabby chic at its finest. Curated chaos with soul. You don't need matching sets or designer linens to create elegance. You just need pieces that speak to you, whether thrifted, inherited, or handmade. Spring reminds us that growth happens in unexpected places. So does beauty. Let your table tell stories, even if they're whispered through chipped handles and uneven hems. Step inside this room and you're no longer indoors. You've slipped into a hidden garden where time moves slower and every surface is kissed by blossoms. The walls. Whitewashed with planks that glow in the morning light, framing windows that look out onto bare trees still dreaming of leaves. But here, spring has already arrived. Two large hanging baskets overflow with pink roses and trailing greenery, swaying gently as if stirred by an invisible breeze. Below them, a mint green cabinet, its paint chipped just enough to feel authentic, holds more blooms in ceramic pots and framed photos that whisper memories. To the left, a white wicker chair invites you to sit, cushioned by a pillow stitched with a soft pink heart. Even the small side table matches the cabinet's hue, creating harmony without uniformity. This space doesn't shout for attention. It waits patiently, ready to hold you when you need quiet, beauty, or simply a moment to breathe. In spring we crave connection with nature. But sometimes the most peaceful gardens are the ones we build ourselves. Indoors, surrounded by petals, peace, and the gentle creak of wicker under our weight. Imagine ending your day here, slipping off your shoes, lighting the candle beside the hydrangeas, letting the warmth of the flame melt away the noise of the world. The lavender garland above your head releases its calming aroma as you settle under the floral quilt, its weight familiar, comforting. The pillows? Arranged not for show but for support. One for your back, one for your knees, one hugged close while you read before bed. The wicker basket on the right, filled with herbs you might use tomorrow. Rosemary for memory, mint for clarity, thyme for courage. Your time slows. There's no rush to check emails, no pressure to plan tomorrow. Just the quiet rustle of curtains in the breeze, the faint hum of distant bird song, and the knowledge that you've created a space that holds you, completely, gently, lovingly. In spring, we're reminded that rest is not laziness, it's renewal. And this room? It renews you nightly. Because sometimes the bravest thing you can do is let go, and let yourself be held by beauty. Let the lavender lull you. Let the lace soften you. Let the flowers remind you, you belong here. Always. Step up the stairs and into this hidden haven, where creativity blooms as freely as the daisies on the windowsill. The sloped ceilings wrap around you like a cozy hug, lined in vintage rose print wallpaper that feels like stepping into a storybook illustration. Sunlight pours through the skylight, catching dust motes dancing above rows of cheerful pastel bins, each one adorned with a hand-painted heart, holding brushes, ribbons, threads, or scraps waiting to become something beautiful. To the left, fabric bolts spill gently from open shelves. To the right, wicker baskets cradle yarns and linens, their textures soft under your fingertips. Jars of buttons, spools of thread, and glass vases filled with sunflowers sit ready for inspiration to strike. This isn't just storage, it's sanctuary. It's proof that organization doesn't have to be sterile. In fact, when done with love, it becomes part of the decor. Spring reminds us that growth happens in quiet corners. Here, among folded fabrics and blooming blooms, your imagination is invited to stretch its wings, and maybe get a little messy along the way. Picture this. It's late evening. The world outside has quieted. No traffic, no notifications, no demands. Just you, the soft crackle of candle wicks, and the faint perfume of roses drifting from the vase beside you. You've drawn back the quilt, heavy with floral patterns, light with memory, and settled among pillows that cradle you like old friends. One is shaped like a heart, stitched with care, maybe even handmade. Another is etched in lace, brushing your cheek as you turn toward the window where moonlight filters through gauzy curtains. The mint green furniture glows softly in the candlelight, its distressing telling stories of years past. Perhaps it once belonged to someone who loved fiercely, or maybe you found it at a flea market and gave it new life. Your time doesn't rush. It pools like wax dripping slowly down a taper. There's no need to check your phone, no urge to plan tomorrow. Just stillness, safety, surrender. In spring, we're reminded that rest is sacred, not earned but essential. This room understands that. It doesn't ask anything of you except to be here. To breathe. To dream. Let the candles guide you into sleep. Let the roses lull you. Let the heart pillow remind you, you are loved, exactly as you are. Imagine waking up early before the world demands anything from you. You pad barefoot across cool tile floors, drawn to the glow of morning light spilling through the window, catching dust motes above the lavender bouquet, turning the pink cabinets golden. You reach for your favorite mug, the one with faded roses, and fill it with hot water, watching steam curl toward the ceiling. On the counter beside you, the stand mixer waits patiently, maybe for today's batch of scones or tomorrow's cake. The chalkboard menu on the left, written in cursive, listing simple pleasures: homemade granola, fresh berries, chamomile tea. There's no rush here. No pressure to multitask. Just the quiet clink of spoons against ceramic, the rustle of linen towels, the faint hum of birdsong outside. Those hanging utensils? Not just functional, they're decorative, swinging gently as you move past. The potted plants on the shelves? Alive, thriving, reminding you that growth happens quietly, daily. In spring, we're reminded that nourishment isn't just food. It's atmosphere. It's light. It's stillness. This kitchen wasn't built for speed. It was built for savoring. So stay a while. Sip slowly. Let the lavender soothe you. Let the pink surround you. Let the flowers remind you, you belong here. Always. Let's talk about what makes this scene so deeply inviting, because it's not just the flowers, though they help. It's the layering. Look closely. Smooth satin sheets beneath textured quilted covers? No. Here it's crisp linen pillowcases next to ruffled lace shams, velvet accents nestled between pleated cotton, and one pillow embroidered with cursive script that feels like a letter from someone who loves you. Each fabric speaks a different language, but together they sing harmony. Then there's the surface play, glossy glass jars against matte wood, delicate lace over sturdy burlap, rough-hewn table under soft blooms. Even the wall art varies. One frame ornate, one simple, one vintage-style illustration, creating rhythm without repetition. This is how you build comfort without clutter, through texture, tone, and twilight. Spring isn't just about color, it's about sensation. The brush of lace against skin. The scent of wax and blossoms. The hush of dimmed lights after sunset. This room understands that. It doesn't just look beautiful, it feels sacred. And that's the true magic of shabby chic, making everyday moments feel like rituals. You don't need designer labels to create elegance. You just need pieces that speak to you, whether thrifted, inherited, or handmade. Let your sofa tell stories, even if they're whispered through frayed edges and uneven hems. Imagine walking through this door after a long day, keys jingling in your hand, shoulders heavy with the weight of the world outside. But then, you step onto the rug. You feel the softness beneath your feet. You smell the faint sweetness of tulips mingling with old wood and dried lavender. You glance up, and there they are, hearts hanging gently on the wall as if placed there just for you. One says love, another home, another simply glows with rustic charm. You sink onto the wicker bench. Its creak familiar, comforting, and slip off your shoes. Maybe you leave them beside the vase of blooms, Or maybe you tuck them neatly underneath. There's no rush here. No pressure to move faster, do more, be better. Just stillness, safety, surrender. The lace curtain on the door filters the afternoon sun into something dreamlike, turning dust motes into glitter. The staircase behind you leads upstairs, to rest, to dreams, to tomorrow. But right now, right here, you are exactly where you need to be. In spring, we're reminded that transitions matter. Not just seasons, but moments. Leaving work, returning home, letting go, beginning again. This entryway understands that. It doesn't demand energy, it restores it. So stay a while. Breathe deeply. Let the flowers remind you, you are loved. Let the hearts whisper, you belong. Because sometimes, the most luxurious thing you can give yourself is a place that welcomes you, exactly as you are. Let's break down why this corner feels so deeply inviting, because every element works together like an old friend who knows just what you need. First, texture contrast. Smooth glass vases hold lush, velvety roses. Beneath them, the tabletop is all grain and groove, worn smooth by years of elbows and coffee cups. The bench cushions, soft cotton printed with delicate florals, layered over sturdy wood framing, comfort meets structure. Then, color harmony. Creams, pinks, greens, and warm browns create a palette that feels natural, not staged. Even the lace curtains echo the floral pattern below, tying interior to exterior, fabric to foliage. Notice how nothing matches perfectly. The chairs flanking the table are different styles. One dark wood, one lighter. Yet they balance each other beautifully. That's the magic of shabby chic. Imperfection becomes intimacy. Spring isn't about precision, it's about presence. Here, every object has been chosen not for trend but for feeling. Every bloom placed not for symmetry but for soul. This is how you build coziness without clutter, by letting utility wear beauty like a second skin. Imagine ending your day here, slipping off your clothes, lighting the candle beside the tub, letting the warmth of the flame melt away the noise of the world. You lower yourself into the water, sighing as it wraps around you like silk. The scent of roses drifts down from the garland above, mingling with the faint aroma of essential oils from the bottles on the shelf. Outside the window, leaves rustle softly. Inside, silence reigns, broken only by the drip of the faucet or the occasional splash as you adjust your position. The lace curtain flutters slightly, letting in moonlight now instead of sun, casting shadow patterns across the pink tiles like whispered secrets. The heart-shaped decorations? They're not just cute, they're reminders that love shows up in small ways. In fresh flowers picked that morning, in towels warmed before use, in the decision to slow down when the world says hurry. In spring, we're reminded that nourishment isn't just food, it's atmosphere. It's light. It's stillness. This bathroom wasn't built for efficiency, it was built for surrender. So stay a while. Let the water hold you. Let the flowers soothe you. Let the lace remind you, you deserve this. Always. Thank you for spending this time with me. Whether you watched while sipping tea, folding laundry, or dreaming of your next DIY project, you matter here. If you enjoyed this journey, smash that like button and subscribe, because Victoria Zero House is your weekly dose of cozy magic. Go forth and create beautifully. May your home reflect your heart and your heart reflect his love. See you in the next chapter, friend.